Hello, today we are going to go over some of the key features of our school iPads. Just starting off with the simple usage of the case, because when you first see this case, yes, simple. When you close the cover, it do turn the screen off. It helps save your battery power, but also the case acts as a mount on the back. So there are two clips on the back of the case where you'll line up the two corners and you'll just slide it in. And then this back flap is magnetic and it helps keep your iPad sitting up. So as you're using it in class, it is helpful when you are typing or taking any notes or even reading articles. It's just useful when trying to read or use your iPad. Next, we'll go over some buttons that we'll be using. So on the top, you have your power button. And then on the side, you have your volume. And then on the bottom of the iPad, you have your home button. Simple, easy to use. If you have an iPhone, it's pretty similar. To do a screenshot, you hold the power button and the home button at the same time, and you should hear a little click. And that just proves that you have a little screenshot. You have a preview at the bottom left. You can open it if you want to make any edits or delete. You just simply go on the top menu to do so. Another important part as using your iPad in school, there are times when you are wanting to take notes or reading an article. To do a split screen on your iPad, you'll select the first app that you want open. The first app I'm going to choose is Google Classroom. And then you'll see the three dots on the top of your screen. You'll click Split View. And then you'll select the second app you want to use. I'm going to use the Apple Notes. And this way, you're able to go on Google Classroom and also take some notes. Now to exit, you can just simply click the three dots again and click Close, and then it'll go back to the full view screen. One other app that's useful on the iPad is your camera. So your camera is on the top left. And the good thing about your case, it doesn't cover it. So if you need it for class, if you want to take a picture of the board, or if you're doing a project with your friends, you have simple access to your camera. And your camera, it do have the zoom in and zoom out option on the left-hand side. And you have the timer on the right-hand side, as well as a live photo option. The next helpful tip with your iPad, there are times where your iPad is frozen or the internet may be laggy. All that you have to do is a hard reset. There's two ways you can do this. You can hold down the power button until you see the power off switch. You could just power it off that way. But if your screen is frozen, you can't touch the screen. Another way you could do that is hold the power button and the hold button and just hold it, I would say about 5 to 10 seconds. Don't click the screen yet, and then it'll restart by itself. No need to click any buttons from here. The Apple logo is showing us that the screen's turning back on. You just give it a couple seconds, and then your iPad should be working back as new.